Hi guys, welcome back to What If Civilization Started Over. This is episode 2, episode where we saw the war with the blue and red team. We saw the formation of the purple team, formation of Scandinavia, formation of Yemen, and the formation of all these countries, and the discovery of Europe. So let's get right into it. Good. So some people went missing and they don't know where they are, but they found a good spot in China. No, later trying to take over all of China. What the? They're going to go this way. They're going to go expand up. And there's also a Korean nation that forms. Yeah, these colors are from Adis, bro. Just like the coloring. And the Koreans are going to and yeah, Korean, and they established their own civilization. All these lands become discovered. Japan gets discovered. But they still have no idea what's a colon. And they discovered Taiwan, and later their discovery. Well, in this world, there are going to be explorers trying to go to more into Asia. Lots of south. South and finding India. They're going to establish something in India. And establishing an Indian civilization in the south. They are going to expand into more north. This is the map for every country in the in this world, well, this world they think there is a way smaller map. Some more water discovered. They even discovered the Maldives. Later they discovered this island and the Maldives. The Lime team, India or the Lime team will like this. Since they found this island, the water areas are gonna be also traced into the map, and they find all of this. Some explorers of the red team will go down, way down, until they settle a country in Kenya/Tanzania. Not this color. What? Just leave it. But the colony is going to expand to all of here. The Tanzanian colony. The more land discovery happens. Even Comoros discovered, and the waters of until this chunk of the Indian waters can be confirmed as water. Some settlements in the Seychelles happen, forming the Seychelles, and Seychelles become a country. Okay, so right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 countries, one tiny island. In Europe, France is gonna get discovered. Later into Spain. They're going to go through the coast because they have no idea what's going on in the desert. Troops here and in Morocco will come. And water also gets this, and the Mediterranean Sea is fully discovered. Lots of water. And now both Italy, and the Red Tail want to discover all of Europe. And they do that. And they do what they want to do. They don't see it. Red. A brown country will form around the Netherlands. And their goal is to become a giant empire. Relative sense of settlements, and they discover Britain. Some Irish were already there. They came from Africa, these Irish. And the brown team will take all of Britain. Because they discovered Britain. And the no, not perfect. It looks weird. A South African tribe is gonna be there. And the Western African tribe. This Western African tribe is already gonna collapse. Since splitting into two. and this, and they eat, cause another thing appears. Expanding the mouse. And the team does send some cell beds, discovering some tribes. Tribes that have appeared. They also decide to discover all of Somalia. And Norway discovers all of Scandinavia. Water also gets discovered. This is water. And they do discover all of the water, because these countries get heavily more technology. They get way more technology, because Red Team decided. The Red Team does go in the expansion heist, where they go to the decide to go to Sudan. And Libya. We went into Tunisia and southern Italy and Sardinia. Purple Italy is also gonna go expand, taking Greece. They did the expansion quest. A French country appears here. And the Swiss country. The Red Team does take rest of Anatolia. The Blue Team does take the rest. until until the until the world just decides to split up Arabia like this. Kuwait and Yemen to take the rest. A Persian country appears. Persian country just appears, and they want to do all of Persia, so get a lot. The blue team is going to the blue team doesn't exist. Back to the Chinese civilization. A lot of Chinese people does go to Vietnam in Southeast Asia. Just for a country in Vietnam. The Vietnamese immediately take all of Sumatra. They also take some of Myanmar. And later the lime tea, not the lime tea, but the light lime tea will discover that there's civilization that they didn't know existed. Not a lot of land the world knows of existence. So this is the world according to them now, and this is episode 2. So if you enjoyed this scenarios, leave a like, subscribe, and a comment, and bye.